Hey everyone.
Hi everyone.
Hey, it's a lockdown.
It is lockdown 6. We have just heard the announcement ourselves, and so we thought we would jump straight online. Here we are at home, real talk, where we'll be for the next 7 days. But we just wanted to jump online and say hi. We're thinking of you, and maybe you're feeling how we're feeling. You know, when we heard the news, you know, it hit us. It's not easy. This is a tough thing to go through, and so if we're feeling it, you might be feeling it too. And so we want to say you're not alone, and we're here for you. And we just want to say we hope you're going okay.
And it's important to start with honesty.
Yeah.
You know, where we realize that we might be feeling it, you guys might be feeling it as well. It's important to be honest. It's important to acknowledge, but then it's important to reach out with that.
That's right.
Don't do that alone. Don't sit on that. Don't harbor that. But actually connect with people about that, so you can comment maybe how you're doing. You can send us an email, give us a call, give someone else a call, but
reach out to someone.
It's important to acknowledge and say, hey, this is tough, and don't just keep that inside.
Yeah, it's funny, we were actually reading the Psalms earlier today.
That's full of that, right? The Psalms are full of just like, this is not going well, God, I gotta let you know.
Raw human emotion. And the thing I love about that is that it's so real and it's so relatable. And it gives us permission to be real with our emotions. God's actually saying it's okay, come to me with your emotions, come to others in wisdom with your emotions. But the great thing about the Psalms as well is that it also shows us a path forward, a path through that, which is that point where we go, you know what, God, I'm bringing this to you. I'm going to be honest, but I'm not going to dwell in that place. I'm not going to stay in that place, because I'm going to remember that you love me. I'm going to remember that I'm valuable. I'm going to remember what you say about me, and more importantly, who you are, God. And I love that God actually invites us to come with honesty with our emotions, but to bring them to Him.
And it's so important, I think, like the Psalms teach us, is to not stay in that place where we feel like a victim, but actually to set the spiritual tempo. And that's what we want to do for the next 7 days. We want to set the spiritual tempo.
Just
you
like
are not a victim. We're going to count it in. We're going to set a spiritual tempo for how these next 7 days are going to look for us. And we're actually going to do a lot of different things. But one of the things we're going to do is we're going to do a 7-day Bible study together as a church called My Name is Victorious. Because we want that to be the marking of this lockdown. That we walk out ahead and not behind.
In our most recent lockdown, we actually had such a great time actually going through a Bible plan together as a church, and we got some great feedback from that. We want to do that again because we want to grow this time. We don't want to just go through it, we want to grow through it, right? And so that is going to be crucial, and it's going to be great. I know you're going to get a lot out of that. My Name is Victoria, so we'll have details coming to you about that, as well as other details on what we're going to be doing over the next 7 days as a group, because hey, we want to do this as a group, not alone, or not just in our households, right? Let's reach out, let's connect. I know something that I've learned in recent lockdowns across our time in Melbourne is that it's so important to reach out and to engage with other people and connect with others when you feel like it and when you don't feel like it. And if I'm being honest, there have been times where I haven't felt like it, but I've still reached out anyway, and I've still made that choice. And every time I've done it, whether I felt like it or not, I've never regretted it, because I have gotten so much from other people feeding into me, even more than I feel I'm giving to them. So I want to encourage you, make that choice, lean into community, lean into the group, and don't do this alone.
That's right. So these next 7 days, let's choose victory. Let's choose to set the spiritual tempo. And we want to say one more thing before we go. We love you guys. We are for you. God is for you. God has a plan for you. And we refuse depression. We refuse heaviness. We're going to gain ground over this next week. Come and join us as much as you can in everything that we're doing together. And let's see God overcome the impacts of the enemy in these next 7 days.